Hey everybody, it's Friday Morning Movie Reviews. I'm Louis Angel.
I'm Nathan CK.
First Reformed, this stars Ethan Hawke, Amanda Seyfried, Cedric the Entertainer, but he's not billed as Cedric the Entertainer, interestingly enough. He's good in the movie.
Yes.
And it stars Ethan Hawke as this really troubled priest. He's a priest at this like novelty tourism place,
First
church.
Reformed.
And I really did not know what to expect out of this movie. And I was really surprised by the choices the filmmakers made,
Yeah.
and the actors made, because this movie is unpredictable.
So I've seen the trailer to this movie, and it doesn't give away a whole lot, but it does give away what the intentions are.
I had no idea.
Because I mean, without seeing the trailer, you would have no idea where this movie is going to go. I mean, the intentions of I believe his name's Frank or something like that.
Yeah.
It's like, so that's Amanda Seyfried's husband, and he's very emotional towards the planet and conserving everything that we've had up until now, and troubles with climate change. And he's part of Greenpeace.
Companies.
My sister was in Greenpeace.
Yeah, this movie is a movie with a message. It's a very pointed message.
The only problem I have with this movie is that it kind of uses, I'll just say, it uses Christianity and religion as a front to kind of lay on
very
global
much so.
warming.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing that I had a problem with.
It kind of there's a nature responsibility that it's trying to assert on Christianity, which may or may not you agree with.
Right.
I spoke like Yoda for a second. But performances are great. Ethan Hawke is fantastic. Amanda Seyfried, I feel like she's underused.
Yeah.
But really, it's Ethan Hawke's movie, and I thought it was well structured, and there's no score for a lot of significant parts of it, which usually bothers me.
I think the silence is nice.
It made it more compelling in certain scenes when two characters were having a conversation early on. And I really liked it. I didn't know where it was going because I didn't watch the trailer.
Right.
But I thought this is a very impressive movie.
Yeah. And I like having the perspective from the pastor's view that, you have this guy and everyone looks up to him, right? And you have certain things and certain questions, like Frank was asking him, like, hey, we want to have a kid. And we want him to come into this world, but, in 2050, we're going to have possibly, like, the end times and very troublesome climate. Like, do you want your kid to be growing up in that environment?
Fun stuff.
If you knew that was going to happen, and he didn't want that loomingness of having that's
a big decision to make.
A lot of pressure put back on the dad, but then you have this great relay with conversation. And I thought that was really great writing between Ethan Hawke and him, kind of asking these questions to your pastor and trying to get that possible comfort or whatever questions you're trying to get from him. And he does a great job. Ethan Hawke is amazing. You do have other times where you have different troubles that come up in your personal life, and you find something else to kind of ease the pain, so to speak.
Oh yeah, this movie tackles a lot.
It does.
Maybe too much. Right. It does stretch itself pretty far, pretty thin.
And then it gets political too.
And and there are some scenes where it's like, I think that might have been a step too far. Yeah. Like, it goes to something less concrete and realistic and into the fantasy realm for a scene, and it can pull you out of the movie. And I don't think that was the smartest move to make. I do think it's really well written, directed, and acted.
Definitely.
I really liked it a lot. I'm going to go 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5. I'm going to do 3.9 out of 5. It is a really great movie. Ethan Hawke is very good, and I kind of wish that he's stayed true to what he believed in, and also, not spoiler, but with his journal, we drift away from that.
We do. We do. We didn't stay
closer
with
to the
that
end. We don't stay with that
the
much.
way I wanted to.
And I think I'm just starting to realize that now, which is also interesting if you watch the movie. And I guess going back, I wish he kind of stayed true throughout the whole movie, because closer to the end, he tries to turn into something he's not. And
we think he's not.
He gets these other perspectives, and he's trying to really become more than what he can handle, and I think that puts some other pressure on him too. But yeah, great movie, guys.
All right, it definitely starts a discussion.
It does. Yes.
All right.